And welcome to the Brash, Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, where it is always prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Tonight, we have Monday Night Raw, and WWE is looking at the following on what will and could happen. And ladies and gentlemen, it should be a hell of a Monday Night Raw. Why? Because the rumors and the speculations is that Shane McMahon will be running Raw once again tonight. Can Natalya knock Charlotte off her pedestal? We know the history. We know how dynamic it has been between Charlotte and Natalya. Natalya always pushes Charlotte to her best matches. We always know the kind of in-ring competitor Charlotte is. But we also know how defiant, we know how courageous, we know how much Natalya would love to be the women's champion. She would love to be at the top of her game once again, proving all the doubters and naysayers wrong that, her days have passed her by. Well, Natalya can prove without a shadow of a doubt that she is not going to be passed by anybody. But when you're talking about Charlotte, when you're talking about the kind of champion, when you're talking about how convincing, when you're talking about the kind of athlete she is, Natalya has a lot to contend with, and how is she going to deal with that on Monday Night Raw? We will find out. Will the Wyatt family seal the League of Nations' fate? That could very well happen, as they were attacked, as they were ambushed, as we've seen a different view of the Wyatt family. We got a different perspective of the Wyatt family. Can you imagine what it's going to be like tonight on Raw? What is the Wyatt family going to do? What are they going to be thinking of? What are they going to say? And how is the League of Nations going to respond? Because I can guarantee you now that the League of Nations have only 3 members, and they say that they have supposedly taken out the weak link in Bad News Barrett. You're going to wonder, what does Bad News Barrett think about this? Will we ever see Bad News Barrett again? Will we see any one-on-one or tag team action between the League of Nations and the Wyatt family tonight on Monday Night Raw? Is Goldust ready for his close-up? Are we finally going to see, after weeks and weeks and weeks, R-Truth and Goldust finally team up? More importantly, will they go after the WWE Tag Team Championships? Are the Dudley Boys soft? Because we saw Cass, we saw the debut, last week, before I get into Big Cass and before I get into the tag team and all this other stuff, that we witnessed a lot of debuts. We witnessed a lot of returns. We witnessed the start. We witnessed the beginning of a lot of great things last week on Monday Night Raw. And one of those things is the tag team division. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dudley Boys have a lot to contend with tonight. There's no doubt about it. The Dudley Boys are going to have their hands full, or should I say, they will have their tables full tonight on Monday Night Raw. Not just with that tag team, but with a multitude of tag teams in the WWE. What does Dr. Phil, yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Raw history, for whatever reason, I don't know, Dr. Phil will be on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if he's going to try to fix somebody. I don't know if someone has anxiety. I don't know if someone has depression. I don't know if somebody on roster. You know what? Dr. Phil could end up being the one on the receiving end of a bro kick. He might get an RKO. Maybe John Cena will come back, give him an AA. Maybe Roman Reigns will give him a spear. Maybe Dean Ambrose will plant him with his finishing maneuver. I don't know. This may not end up well for Dr. Phil at the end. I don't know. Will Shane McMahon bring us another money Raw? And that's what I talked about in the beginning of this Raw preview. Can Shane McMahon bring the money to Raw once again tonight? And can AJ Styles claim Roman Reigns' WWE World Heavyweight Championship? AJ Styles has been on a monumental roll. AJ Styles has been building up momentum. He has been staying strong. He has been looking good. He's got the ability. He's got the stability. He has all the intangibles. Everything can all click at once for AJ Styles, but it could also end just like that for AJ Styles. With one spear, with one Superman punch, Roman Reigns could walk out the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. How is AJ Styles going to, contend with what Roman Reigns is going to bring to the table? Because we know Roman Reigns has been screwed. We know Roman Reigns has been given the shaft. And now Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, wants to prove to the world that he is the champion and he is everything he says he is. But AJ Styles has been, ladies and gentlemen, on that roller coaster ride, and he doesn't want that roller coaster ride to end anytime soon. Your comments, your opinions, subscribe for more Sean's Entertainment on YouTube.com. And if there's any news, rumors, headlines, I will bring it right to you. Subscribe.